Is one of your dogs, 3 of your dogs you've got, Liz?
3 border collies.
3 border collies. I think
Yeah.
we've got a picture. One of them's watching you this morning. Is it Minnie?
Hello, Minnie. Do you want to say hello?
Is Minnie the most committed?
I think Minnie and I have a special bond, yes.
There's Minnie. That's Minnie watching the telly first.
Minnie watching the telly first.
And what, would you do what Mariah Carey does? Do you put the dogs in the bath with you?
They sleep with me. And actually, I'm much more tactile with my dogs than I've ever been.
You sleep with your dogs, though? Do you not find all 3 of them, it's a bit much? You know, do you have any space in the bed?
Well, yeah, and they, you know, they get off in the middle of the night and they sort of had little fights on top of me. But, you know, better than a man snoring, better than a man ignoring me, turning his back on me. And people will probably say, well, you can't get a boyfriend, that's why you love your animals. But that's not true. I think animals are just better than people.
I mean, we've all read all your various trials and tribulations with relationships over the years.
But not with the puppies, you say.
No. So what is it that you get from these dogs that you couldn't get from a man? Is it because it's an easier relationship? They can't talk to you. They can't
say
walk
no.
out on you.
Yes, I wouldn't say I wouldn't say it's easier because they're border collies and border collies are insane, but they are more rewarding. They make me laugh.
But, I mean, pets cannot replace humans in terms of human interaction. I mean, if you've got a problem and you want to talk to someone, you've got a big decision to make, you can't exactly go to your pet and go, what shall I do? You know, they can't give you that human... I mean, pets can offer a certain amount of support. They can offer loyalty, they can offer emotional support, but
unconditional
humans,
love you get from pets. Everyone's talking about that. Lots of people...
But, I mean, it's not the same. And I love pets. I've got a toy poodle as well. But I have to say, it's not replaced a human.
Do you think this says as much about the what's wrong with our relationships with humans as it does about what's right with our relationship with our pets? Because if you're saying you can talk to it,
no, you're right. You see,
you get more out of talking to your dog.
Humans let you down. My dogs never cheat on me.
But how do you
never
talk
go
to
off
it? What
in
do you
a mood.
say when you're talking to your dog? I mean, how does it talk
They're
back?
very intuitive. You know that dogs can tell whether someone's got a disease, whether they've got cancer, whether they're going to have a heart attack.
Some dogs, but I don't think all dogs are kind of naturally tuned in to do that. And I don't think we should put pets as that role. I think it's unfair to expect that of pets. I think that pets should be pets. And if we expect them to suddenly be, you know, babies and sort of anything that's fulfilling a need for us,
well,
I
think they fulfil a role, and look, particularly with lonely people, with elderly people, with disabled people, they are absolutely invaluable.
I can't help but feel like
than humans.
But I think if you're putting your pets first, there's fundamentally something wrong with your relationships, because ultimately you shouldn't feel the need to put pets in that place.
Liz, have your pets ever come between you and a partner at some point?
Yes.
And what is that?
We get a pointy nose pushing the partner out the way. I used to have a dog from Romania called Hilda, who was amazing. And if ever my boyfriend went to touch me, she would attack him.
Wow.
So that was fantastic.
That's a romance killer.
Fantastic for Hilda, maybe not so good for the boyfriend.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of a bit of a turn-off, isn't it? Let's be honest. If someone's got a crazy dog... It's
like dampen your ardour a little bit if you get
When you say
attacked.
that's fantastic, I mean, clearly you are very fond of your animals. That's apparent. But how are you going to build a relationship with a human if your animals are getting jealous and you're not doing anything to stop
I don't really want a relationship with a human because men are just too annoying. And they're moody and they...
Yeah, but, you know, you don't have to wipe a human's paws when they come in from the rain, and generally they don't smell when they get wet from the rain. So they've got a lot of benefits.
No, you're making a very valid point, and I want to point out that so many people who are renting these days, privately, with the council, with housing associations, it says no pets, no pets. Like we're second-class citizens. I'm cleaner, and my house is cleaner, than women with children. Trust me, I am. They don't draw on the walls. They don't wear their shoes in the house. So I think saying
but
that
they do molt, and they do smell.
Dirty.
They do, and they also vomit on your bed. I mean, you know, they leave little messes around the house. Let's be honest.
Babies vomit. I think it's saying that pet owners are dirty. I think that's putting us in a second-class
I think we're a massive nation of dog lovers. I don't think people do say pet owners are dirty. We are known for having an absolute fondness for dogs.
But you just said
cats.
You said they come in with dirty paws.
Well, they can do, but, you know...
They're not particularly fussed if they've rolled around in anything, are they? And they're coming into the house.
They're not selective.
Yes, they can smell a fox poo. I will give you that.
They love to rub their necks in it.
And what's wrong with Liz's position, then? If she wants to be happy with her dogs, forgets human interaction.
I don't think anything's wrong with it.
But what's she doing wrong for her?
I just think she's probably giving her emotional connection completely to something that's not human because it's safer than letting herself get hurt. And I think it's an emotional barrier that you're pushing
No, you
out.
do get hurt by pets because when we lose them, it's absolutely devastating.
Yeah, but during their life...
people who have pets, they're fitter, they exercise more, they're happier, their heart rate's better. There are lots and lots of benefits. Whereas if you're in a relationship, you're normally stressed, cross.
I think you've had bad relationships because I don't think relationships should make you sad or cross.
Well, I'd have to say...
You live in an ideal world.
I have to say...
I think I live in the real world.
A lot of you getting in touch this morning, all of you agreeing with Liz, to be fair, that your animals are much more important. Krista says, my husband tells me often that he loves our cat, Aria, more than me. I'm not sure if he's joking or not. Elle says, unconditional love, no judgment, unending loyalty. My pets will always be my preferred company. Daphne says, my donkey Joe gives the best hugs. My donkey Joe, I didn't read it wrong. My donkey Joe gives
the... Have you got a picture? I'd like to see that.
Yeah, Daphne, want to see you hugging Joe. Pets know when you're feeling sad. Emma says, defo pets, give me a glass of wine and a cuddly night in with my dog and cats over anything.